fellow Nigerians and former Nigerians. Today, I would like to address a young man known as Yahaya Bello. I am especially addressing Yahaya Bello, the governor of Kogi State today, for just one particular reason. He stopped the people of Kogi State from protesting on Democracy Day, June 12th. This is a young man, the only governor in Nigeria who was born after the Nigerian Civil War. This is a young man born on the 18th of June, 1975. He was 40 years old when he became governor. Now he's 45 years and is doing his second tenure as the governor of Kogi State. This is a governor that symbolizes divine providence. He did not expect that he would become governor. In 2015, when he contested elections, he lost the election, and he had to become a governor because the winner of that election, Abubakar Audu, died before the result was announced. On the 14th of September 2020, the United States of America placed Governor Yahaya Bello on visa ban for undermining democracy in Nigeria. On Democracy Day, the same Yahaya Bello prevented Nigerians from exercising their constitutional rights to protest, to peaceful assembly, and to express themselves. And this provision in the Constitution is the same Constitution, the same law that brought Yahaya Bello into office. We are suffering what we are suffering in Nigeria today because we, the people, decide to treat public servants like public masters. They drive like kings. They eat, they swim, they fly. They move around like kings from the people's money, from the budget of the people. But they impoverish the same people that own the resources. Any governor or federal government that prevents the people from protesting has something to hide. Any governor that prevented Nigerians from protesting on the 12th of June is secretly stealing security votes. And that is why they don't want people to protest about security. State governors, they steal the money and all they do is to blame the federal. Yet they receive huge security votes every month. What is Fulani herdsmen if a governor is spending security votes religiously every month? What is bandits? What are kidnappers? Yet they call themselves the chief security officers of their respective states. This young man, Yahaya Bello, his gang members burnt the PDP woman leader alive before the 2019 election. This same young man, his gang members burnt the SDP, that's a political party, their secretariat, before the 2019 election, out of desperation to be re-elected as governor. This same governor wrote on paper that he spent 90 million naira on a COVID-19 tracking software, which actually cost just 300,000 naira. This same young man purportedly spent 7 billion naira to build a rickety makeshift isolation center for COVID-19 victims. When the wind came, when the storm came, the 7 billion naira edifice of a shackles was blown away. Though he later said that the isolation center was built for victims of Lassa fever, but to spend 7 billion naira for that rickety makeshift is a shame. Now, his own case is more painful because we have been clamoring for young people to be in positions of office in Nigeria. Now we can see that it makes no sense to clamor for young people. We expected that a young man like Yahaya Bello will be a symbol of modern leadership, but here we are. Because it's desperate to be relevant, despite being a governor, desperate to be relevant at Abuja, he felt that he will be being loyal to Buhari if he prevents the people of Kogi State from exercising their constitutional right to protest. Nigerians, Nigeria is waiting for us. Nigeria is waiting for that day when we shall hit the street, 1, 2 million, 3 million of us out of the 206 million, and we shall stay on the street and begin to hold all of these leaders accountable for bringing our country to our knees. It is a shame that we sold oil for over 60 years, and in our very before, we became the poverty capital of the world because a few misfits are in office, siphoning our commonwealth and preventing the people from complaining. This will not continue. I see a time not far away when we shall begin to seize their vehicles to become ambulances for the hospitals they refuse to build. I see a time not far away when we shall begin to seize their mansions and we will donate them as hospitals and as homes for the aged and the retired, homes that they refuse to build. Nigerians don't give up. We are passing through the most difficult part of our history as Nigerians because Muhammadu Buhari is a generational error. But you take it from me that Nigeria will not fall. These ones, they will fall for us to move on as a people. How much more can God bless a country than Nigeria? How much more? How much more? A government that negotiates with terrorists. You pack money to the forest to negotiate with terrorists, but you attack our people that are protesting without ammunition. You take the rights away from the people, from the same people that you rob, but you can negotiate with terrorists. You prevent people from talking after stealing from them. We cannot continue like that as a people for too long. The signs are everywhere that these ones that call themselves leaders, their time is up. Their time is up. Yahaya Bello has been arrogating importance to himself by saying that people are clamoring for him to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2023. What an insult on the psyche of the people. What an insult. President of which country? In your dream? You gave money to some hustlers in Germany, political hustlers, to say that Nigerians in diaspora have endorsed you to be president of Nigeria come 2023. It's laughable. I stand here as the global coalition, as the global coordinator of the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, to state without mincing words that Nigerians in diaspora did not endorse and shall not endorse Yahaya Bello. Our coalition alone has 40 chapters outside Nigeria, the largest Nigerian group outside Nigeria now. So a Yahaya Bello cannot tell us that he has been endorsed because he's spending the money of the Kogi people to pay people all around. Together gives money to speak for him. This is the same money that he ought to have used to develop Kogi State. Kogi State has all the natural resources, all that it needs for a state to be developed. Yet, they just come as governors, they chicken in, chicken out, baggage in, baggage out. All the PDP governors, APC governors that have been in office in Kogi State, they came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. These are the principalities and the powers that we have read about. Yahaya Bello, you want to be governor because you set a woman ablaze? You want to be governor because of your trust in Togri? Because you set the SDP secretariat on fire? So you think you are more qualified because you are violent? You came into office by the special grace of God. Somebody like you ought to be very humble, because you are supposed to be a divine project. But here you are, preventing Nigerians, the good people of Kogi State, from speaking and expressing themselves. You are so desperate for power that you put your personal ambition above that of your people. You now reduce Nigerians to second-class citizens because you are in office, temporary office. You trust yourself so much, but why did you not do something when your former ADC, Usman Shigaba, who was formerly the ADC to Mrs. Aisha Buhari, when he was removed from office in Abuja because Aisha Buhari had some issues with Tunde Shaibu, domestic secretary to Buhari? Why did you not do something if you know you are smart? This is the same man, this your former ADC was the same person you were using to move resources of Kogi State to Aso Rock to settle the cabals, because you want to be connected directly to the seat of power. Nigerians must begin to know that the power in governance is in the hands of the people, not in the hands of those in power. Many of them, they don't know what governance is. They are just desperate to become governors. They steal all they can and can all they steal. They want to be addressed as chief security officers of their states, but they cannot fight common Fulani herdsmen, but they pocket security votes. But when the chiefs are down, they begin to oppress the same people that they ought to represent. Governor Shane Makinde protested with the people of Oyo State. What did he lose? What did Governor Shea Makinde lose when he came out to protest with his people? In respect to the people, he told the police to respect the law and the order, to respect the human rights of the people of Oyo State. What did he lose? So what was Governor Yahaya Bello afraid of losing, that it prevented the people of Kogi State from exercising their democratic right on Democracy Day? On Democracy Day, which normal leader will deny the people the right to express themselves on Democracy Day? The US was right in adding Yahaya Bello to their visa travel ban because he has overstepped his boundary. Pack all the celebrities in Nigeria, pack all the ex-footballers, start giving them Kogi money, and you think that one day you'll become president. In your heart, you are supposed to say, God forbid. Nigerians, during June 12th, the government of Nigeria and state governors commanded soldiers, DSS, police officers, and all the other nitwits to occupy the street, to shoot at Nigerians, to attack the people, to disperse them violently on Democracy Day. Now, June 12th has come and gone. We call on the police, the DSS, and the army to remain on the street. Remain on the street. Don't withdraw yourselves. Remain on the street to fight the bandits. Remain on the street to fight the terrorists and the kidnappers. Don't withdraw to your barracks. This real security has started. It started after June 12th. Show your professionalism. We cannot continue like that as a people, because these ones in government, they are mocking us. When people hear about what is happening in our country, outside Nigeria, and they are asking us, we feel so ashamed. Comedian Macaroni, we salute you for coming out on June 12th. Despite the previous intimidation, you came out. Thank you for the courage. We thank the Nigerian people for coming out. Do not give up. Nigeria is in our hands. We shall overcome if we do not withdraw before the finishing line. The country belongs to each and every one of us. A governor like Bello that is owing many months of salaries, wasting the monies of the Kogi people, and stopping the people from exercising their rights. You are owing many months. You are now pumping the money of the Kogi people into your dream presidency project. Nigerians, for how long shall we be quiet? These countries that we live abroad, they are not as rich as our country. We want you to know, those of you that are in office today, you are owing us. You are owing every Nigerian. Keep borrowing in our name and keep looting in your name. Keep oppressing the people. Keep stealing the resources of the people. Keep intimidating the people. Judgment is closer than you know. We must overcome. We must overcome. We must overcome.